Hey man, how you doing? Just getting everything sorted out. We'll be in game shortly. Hmm. Still struggling with the certain settings, certain things that you know, still trying to get into the swing of things. After moving the entire setup, you know, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Finished the video today in the morning. Just trying to get the entire thing, thumbnail and title sorted out. But hopefully I've done good this time. Hopefully the video will take care of itself. But yeah, super excited to be, finally again with, stable setup, things in place, good internet connection, because my goodness, when I moved here, it wasn't pretty, moving into the north part of Scotland, and from my experience, the UK in general, there are very good places, in big cities, but there's I don't know, man, it's not as widespread as it is in Portugal. I found that getting a good, fast, reliable fiber connection, that's actual fiber from the premise to the house, I mean, and the router was acting up. So, feeling good now that everything is configured, now that everything is well, it's working. So what more could I want? That's basically it. Hmm. Yeah, I'm living in Scotland now. Yeah. Um. Yeah, me and my girlfriend wanted to move abroad, and yeah, she got a job opportunity, and I decided to go all in content creation for the next year. So yeah, we're both in Scotland, and we're both um pretty happy with how things are going. So yeah, that's it. Um, it isn't I'm not sure where you live, but most people think Scotland's very grey and unappealing, but that's not really what we're finding. It's at least in this time of the year, it's very, very bright for a huge amount of hours during the day, and since it's spring, it's flowers everywhere, and just looking great, man. You're originally from England. Make sure you go there. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I passed through England because if you watch part of the video that I uploaded today, I talk about how I managed to ship the computer here, which was with me in the car and with the computer in the in the back. And so I drove through the UK to get here. I drove through Portugal and come in Spain, and then we got on a boat, and then we came to the UK. So it's definitely very pretty driving up, but with your entire life in the back of the car, man. I mean, I didn't enjoy too much of the trip. I was just dead focused on getting here and getting here well, And yeah, it's been very, very beautiful here, without a doubt. And I quite enjoy the weather, to be honest. I mean, it's a stupid thing to say from someone that comes from Portugal, where it's sunny all the time, but I mean, it can be too hot sometimes, and it's here is better. It's just more mild, less heat. Um, yeah, sure, why not? Which Premier League team? I mean, to be honest, I was kind of rooting for Liverpool to clutch it at the end of this season. Um, oh. Yeah, I was kind of rooting for Liverpool at the end. Not gonna lie, no particular reason, And the Portuguese and me kind of wanted to United to do well, but we all know that's a lost cause at this point, Just rooting for Ronaldo would be fun for him to have like a very strong season somehow. But that team is I don't know, man. I don't want to stir any confusion here, but I don't know, that line of defense. I mean, Maguire, I don't know, man. I've watched a couple of United games this season, and every single time I was just wondering, I don't know, man. It's next season's gonna be class, man. I hope you're right, man. I don't know, man. It can be super tricky, you know, building a team from the ground up with the new manager and, you know, changing important things around in the club. So, you know, hopefully you're right. Hopefully it will be a very strong team. Yeah, flights to Portugal aren't super cheap. I've been finding that the hard way with, you know, planning vacations and things like that. To go back to see family.
Yep, I'm here. I'm back. Don't ask questions.
I'm dead.
Tossing Oxstar. I'm out of light. Took down an enemy. Reloading. Putting up some amped cover. Charging
Okay,
my
then.
shields. Oxstar out.
Hostile right here.
Putting up some amped cover. This one's free. Remember that. Firing.
I mean, who are these people?
Down an enemy. Enemy down. Amped cover for you, mates.
Taking a knee.
Firing.
Come to me. What the hell is this loot?
Seconds. Rings close. We got this.
I mean, hope you're right about all those moves.
This is madness. Thermite out.
That was the worst bubble I've ever seen.
Frag out. Amped cover for you, mates. Reloading.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Either a cat taking some damage. Giving my shields a recharge. Charging my shields. Giving my shields a recharge.
Oof. That wasn't pretty. I think I have to move the red light shining on the screen. That's better. Let's go again. Unlucky. Oh, that was. We gotta warm up. Gotta warm up. Get those warm ups going. You know. Otherwise, I mean, there's no point. even if you get lucky, I mean, it usually takes me like a solid, I would say, 5-6 games to get into the swing of things. With Apex being just so chaotic, sometimes you really need to just calibrate the brain. And I've been experimenting with unlocking FPS. I've done FPS cap to 190 for a really long time, but now I've been letting it fly, so getting 300 FPS here on the menu, and sometimes in game pushing close to it, 200 something, 300 FPS, and it definitely feels really fluid. So yeah.
The winners out there looking for you.
I mean, I've heard about, I've definitely heard about Darwin, yeah, in Benfica. Had a very good season, but from you know, Portuguese media, what they're saying is that Benfica aren't gonna sell it unless someone comes with 100 million. So for the good of United, I hope they're not spending 100 million on a player when they have multiple positions to fill. That might be too difficult.
Pain, death, nothing phases me.
I mean, I mean, don't say it out loud, man. That Portugal is going to be a powerhouse in the World Cup. That's when we fail. We need to be underdogs. We need to be struggling. That's when we do very well, you know. Like in the Euros that we won against France, we played bad and it was just good enough, and somehow we won. So that's where I think we we shine.
Nothing does me better than an LMG.
That's gonna be like more 80. Well, it has happened in the past that Benfica just stubborn and not willing to sell. So 60, 80 million, I don't know, maybe. And if he turns out to be, you know, very good in the Premier League, even better for United, you know. You know, not everyone can step up to the Premier League and like play 50 games, 60 games a season, and so who knows.
Crafting, give me a sec.
150, 180. You mean pounds, or you mean, you know, dollars or euros? Or because if it's 200, almost 200 million pounds, I mean that's rivers of cash. I mean, hopefully they'll spend it wisely. Because I really do believe that they need a lot. You know, they need to change multiple positions and have multiple options so that they can rotate throughout the season. Otherwise, I mean, that's what gets, you know, City the. That's what gets City into winning leagues. It's because they have two squads maybe. You know, it's crazy how strong their bench is. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Football wise, definitely. You know, I was very into football for most of my life. I would say like 20 years, you know, until I was 20. Since I was 20 years, not like I was a baby watching football, but yeah, I've watched football for years. But then my club back in Portugal, which is Sporting, they struggled for ever,
I love this place.
and I got so sad about constantly being disappointed that I tuned out of sports for a little bit, and mostly football. But a couple of years ago, I fell in love with F1, so that's definitely my main sporting interest these days, is to watch the race on Sunday and qualifying on Saturday and things like that.
Enemy over there.
Ring's closing in 40. I hear ya.
Look at that guy. I was just waiting. Yeah, you're 20 and you love football. Yeah, I understand, man. It's a religion somehow, you know? I absolutely understand. You know, and if you watch it every week with family and things like that, you know,
Got a fool, OT.
yeah, we can cross. It's oh, that's gonna be a good one.
This is my party, and you can cry if you want to. Kill leader don't mean nothing. Ha, no kill leader. Bet they used a rampart for them shots. And you get a bullet! And you get a bullet! And you get a bullet! Everyone gets a bullet!
Reloading.
Where did that brace went? I completely lost the wraith, man.
You kill leader? Something good this way.
Alright, let's do this. Interesting skin. The car to me is by far the best SMG currently in the game. Very underrated. I mean, starting to not be underrated. You know, people are catching on to it. They're pushing at the edge.
Go this way.
Yeah.
Come on, Blasey. I'm headed this way.
I mean, man, Jesus. Thank you very much, man. I mean, I truly appreciate it. You're the first ever to donate anything, so don't just $5. It could have been 2, it could have been, I mean, that's truly appreciated, man. It's just a pleasure to talk with you guys, and
Taking some damage. Charging my shield. Got one. Too close for comfort.
oh, they're sending it.
I'm stuck. Enemy's shield. Reloading.
Need help on me?
Grenade, watch it. Reloading. Grenade, heads up. Enemy's damage.
Oh my goodness.
Knock down one more.
But yeah, man, truly appreciate it, man. I mean, I don't even know how to properly not butcher your name, you know? 5AB the share. I mean, that's, I truly appreciate it, man.
Please.
Probably completely butchered that, but I truly appreciate it.
Using a Phoenix kit.
But yeah, you know, if since we're both here, I mean, if you want to talk about anything else, you know, if you have any questions, tech questions, anything, you know, just feel free. Let it rain, you know, all the questions. Um, that's more of a subject that I can help much more than much more than, you know, speculating about future transfers. And what's particularly sad about Sporting, and and I'm being just completely honest here. I went to the stadium. It's almost impossible to fit it. I used to go to the stadium for week games, cups, going just everything for the cup, for the League Cup, I used to go every week, and it was great. And
Shot at.
but I've always found myself just feeling disappointed season in, season out, just struggling to play after Christmas. The classic. Will this be Sporting's year? That last year when we were champions, I mean, it didn't even feel special. It's like I felt wronged
Enemy
too
over
many times that I couldn't even celebrate when we.
cracked an enemy's shield.
Jesus Christ, man! I can't speak and talk at the same time. Of course I do, man. Of course I do, Lucas. How you doing, man?
Check out right here.
Putting up some amp cover.
Need to recharge my shields.
Got a bad one over there. I'm using the Phoenix kit. Backing up my cover. Some clones are shooting at me. Some clones there. Giving my shields a recharge. We should go here. Say hello to Sheila, mates. Tossing up some amp cover. Some plunkers shooting at me. Firing. Enemy OT. Reloading. Oh,
I can't hit him.
got one squad left.
Somehow we made it. I mean, yeah. I mean, Man United, as it's probably still the team that has won the most Premier Leagues.
Well done.
I'm taking shots.
But in recent years, things haven't been the same. And people tend to forget. Oh, that was too risky.
Charging my shields. Either a care package is coming in, or the sky's just happy to see. Enemies shield. Enemies shield.
Jesus Christ, man, what are we playing? Hello? What are we playing? So confused, man. Of course I do remember you, Lucas. Now I can talk for a little bit more.
Apex champions.
The good thing, I would say, that the channel's still pretty small and that we are still getting things going. And hopefully in the next year, things will get bigger and bigger. Is that most of you guys' name? I mean, I know the names. I see the names regularly, and I mean, it is what it is, man. You can be pretty confident that if you leave a comment on a video of mine and I reply to you, somehow my brain will remember the icon. It will remember the name sometimes. I'm not very good with names, but just the icon sometimes is enough to pop in a little bit of a memory and remember a talk that we had in the past. That's a good thing, man. I have to sleep now. I mean, you shouldn't. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Truly, thank you. I really appreciate it. Just only last week I set up the donations because I don't know, man. I feel wrong when people, support. I don't know, man. I want to try to make this my living, but at the same time, I truly appreciate, being, people have different circumstances and people have different, salaries and expendable income. So it's, man, it's truly I feel truly grateful when seeing you And hopefully, I don't know, more people in the future. Who knows, man? I don't expect anything. But I truly, truly appreciate it, man. Have a good, have a good night, man. Great talking to you. Good night, man. Have a good. I mean, I'm terrible. You see my multitasking going completely mad, man. Have a good one. I mean, have a good one. Yeah, it's early morning. It's 1 a.m. Love the content. Keep streaming. Yeah, I mean, I love you, man. Thank you so much for the support, man. It's true. I truly appreciate it. I absolutely got Discord. Yeah, yeah. I'll pop it in on the chat if you wanna. Let's see. Let's see if I can copy the username. Can I send? Right, you can snag it. You can snag it off the comments. Yeah, so if you ever just feel like you want to play something, I don't know. You said you're from England, so we're probably gonna get a good server. But yeah, just feel free to pop that into Discord, and we can absolutely play some games in the future. Oh, your family moved to Australia, man. That would be crazy. I mean, we can try, man. We can try mid halfway, you know, whatever the server in the middle, so that we both play with, I don't know, like 150 ping or something. But yeah, we can definitely still have some fun, man. Yeah. I'm not sure if you even play Apex, or I don't know. We can play some other game if you want. It's very free flowing, the how the stream is going, you know. I just pop in when I make a video, play some games, talk with the people. I think it's the best way to
Fancy a go?
just interact and
No need to dress
get to know
nice.
who's actually
Gotta get
watching.
messy.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Feel free to just pop in a question, either on a YouTube video or Twitter DM or Discord, whatever, you know, feels better for you. And if I can help, yeah, you can absolutely count on it.
This is your champion. No such thing as auto aim, ladies.
All right, let's see this. Oh, it's not me jumping.
This ain't too bad of a spot, and if we die, it was the other guy's idea.
Okay. Nicely done.
Right, let's see.
Use your eyes. Enemy landed close by. Toss in a frag. Well done, mates. We're inside the next ring. We can all calm down a bit.
For a long pal.
Tossing up some amped cover. Reloading.
He's above.
Tossing up some amped cover.
Healing my wounds.
That's shooting at me.
All right then.
Right. That was the last one in
Thanks
the
for the
squad.
loot, boys. All right, let's see what we have.
Charging on my
Yeah, he sent me a request on Discord. I'll check it out. I'll go that straight away. Let's see. See if I got it. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Just check if it accepted, or just to make sure that the Discord doesn't play any tricks.
I need heavy ammo.
Let's push this team here on the left. Oh,
Back to battle shield. I got to
what's my man doing?
Dope.
reloading. It's go time.
Half the squad's left.
Oh, they're sending it. Okay.
Enemy spotted over there.
Another squad's been through there.
Charging on my.
Giving my shields a recharge. Some bunkers shooting at me. Charging my shields.
Yeah, I got you, man. Enjoy your sleep. 1 a.m. is that's too late. That's too late to wake up tomorrow if you have to go to work or to school early. Oh.
Getting some damage.
Ugh.
Putting up some arms cover. Charging my shield. Holes and holy bloody crap. Reloading.
Pushing limits is what's the next guy. But we gotta go.
I need heavy. I have nothing.
Getting shot at. Reloading. Took down an enemy. Fancy another? Reloading. Care package coming in. Whoa, feel that hype, yeah? Last one in the squad. We clean up good. Giving my shields a recharge.
Yeah, till next time, man. Have a good night. Oh, that was a fight and a half, guys. Jesus Christ. That's to me, that's the difference between being warmed up in Apex and not being warmed up. It's that you get jittery, you know, you get too chaotic, you know, just snapping between one guy and the other and the other and the other. It's tricky.
Medkit here. Could have. Oh,
And since I unlocked the FPS, man, that's 300 FPS. Jesus.
look at that plonk. No idea they're about to die. Oi! Firing! Tossing up some amps cover. Ensnared. Charging my shield. An enemy shield. Grenade an enemy's shield. Tossing arc star.
Oh, third party random. Ah. Oh my god. Well. Well, 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 well. Snatch a link.
You men use iron sights? I use heavy artillery. My mates and I are
Gotta keep that Rampart party going. I mean, by far, the legend that has improved the most this season. I've never played Rampart until this season, and now she's
There's a thin line between
one of my favorites, which it feels crazy to say, man. It's I don't know. If you've played Apex, you know how dead of a character she has been for so long. Ever since she released, she was never super fun. But now with the faster Sheila, you can actually aggressively play Ramparts without just camping with fences, and that feels great. Yeah, 3 squads with us. I'm gonna go sharp right.
Could have something good here.
Wow, that was not pretty.
Enemy shield broke. Another squad. Putting up some amped cover. Arc star out. Tossing a frag. Oh, it's off.
One squad chasing me.
Amped cover for your mates. Grenade, watch it.
Give me a sec.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 2.
Let's see.
Throwing arc star. Opening fire on the enemy. Hostile right here. Broke that enemy shield. Enemy down.
Dust.
I'm taking fire, friend.
Oh my god, I'm stuck. Oh my god. How did that How did that work out?
1 sec. Using my Phoenix kit.
Jesus Christ. I got stuck on the box.
Recharge.
1 minute. Things close. Plenty of time to jam.
I don't have any bullets.
Half the squads are gone. Probably went home to complain about it on the feed.
Mid-range.
This way sound good?
I guess we're pushing in. Going all the way around. Maybe going inside.
How's the champion? Oh, I
Yeah,
hardly
sure.
knew ya.
I guess we're repositioning there. Oh. There's advanced movement players and then there's me.
The ring. Havoc rifle here.
Hmm.
Extended life. Care package being delivered.
Here I go.
No one's watching the stream except you. I mean, then you have me, you know? Whatever question you might have, Lucas, just feel free, man. It's just you know how it is. It's always an interesting thing, you know, when you're streaming and, you know, especially with starting out. And I'm thankful to have, you know, you here. But it's you know, you the way that you actually have to, you know, behave yourself and talk, you have to be comfortable with just talking with yourself. So that's mostly why, I don't know why you set up, but maybe it's just keeping the conversation open to whoever might be watching. Because on my side, when you said it's only you watching, it said on my screen that there were 4 people watching. But then right now it just says you. So
Extended heavy mag here.
I need it.
Tossing up some amped cover.
I crafting.
Cancel that.
I can make the backpack.
Chillin', mates. Just crafting.
It's just a totally different skill, you know, to stream and than it is to just make videos. Even if you are in front of the camera. So that's why I feel like a novice when attempting to do them, and I can seem a little bit uneased. But I think it's something that will come with practice. Did you quit rank, or do you not like to play ranked? I mean, I exclusively from 6 p.m. to 8-ish, and then after dinner, if I'm playing with a friend of mine and we queue both together, we only play ranked. Just playing alone doesn't feel the same. So I just play some pubs. We can play some ranked after if you wanna see some ranked. But you know, it's I quite enjoyed the changes that they made this season in ranked. I think it's all for the better. Making the ranks more difficult to climb up and easier to climb out. The D ranks being possible and things like that. So I think overall it's a big improvement. But you know, it can be difficult and frustrating to deal with the D ranking process. But I don't know, I played much more casually than I think some people do. I just enjoy the game more in the ranked format.
Round 2. Countdown. One last thing before you're done.
Enemy taken down. Amped cover for you, mates. Replicator dropping in. Killed the Blanca.
Level 3.
I guess I'm.
Heard that. A broken enemy shield.
Using my Phoenix kit.
Reloading. Oxstar out. Firing. Reloading. Charging
No idea what she was doing.
Batty, batty. Amped cover for you, mates. Enemy's shield broke. Enemy's shield.
One knocked on the bridge.
Enemy taken down.
Let's push them. Let's push them. They
Reloading.
got killed from behind.
Only 2 enemy squads already? These guys. Putting up some cover.
After Phoenix. Oh, they're gonna die now, aren't they? Oh my god, how? Yeah, Horizon isn't very healthy.
Batty, batty.
Oh, it's on both sides, both sides. Oh. Ah, she got unlucky. But yeah, I think I played more games of ranked this season than not ranked.
All of you is the worst.
So 131 games of normal game, and oh no, I was so wrong. What? Just 39 of ranked apparently. Oh, I streamed twice and I only played rank. I only played normal. Just trios. So that makes sense. But we can dive into some rank. We can let's see what the matchmaking gods have to offer us. If we're replying time, I'll play whatever legend you want. Just to keep it interesting. If we reply in time for the matchmaking to work, I'll play whatever legend you want. Time's ticking. Time's ticking, Lucas. Time's ticking. I guess I'm going Rampart.
Let's make some bees and honey. Meet back at Wits for a pint.
This is my favorite part.
I've seen it all. Nothing surprises me.
So a level 69 Pathfinder
This is your champion.
and a Wraith with no trackers. Let's see.
Right. I'm the governor. Time to cause some mischief. Here we go. The party!
I'm gonna land on top, on the bridge. Oh no.
Some weird bloke just about landed on top of me. Shot at. Enemy's shield broke.
Level 2.
Reloading. Charging my shields.
Jesus
Giving
Christ, man.
shield a recharge. Enemy. I'm cover for you, mates. Not so strong. Down under the heat, they are the final.
Maybe next time we should play a different path.
Give me a sec. Healing.
Hostile over there. Broke that enemy shield.
Oh,
Enemy
goodness.
taken down.
I barely see him.
Reloading.
Yeah, one knock there.
Fool spotted.
Let's go this way.
Cracked an enemy shield. Enemy spotted.
There's an enemy.
Broke that enemy shield. I am taking fire, friend.
New kill leader. Watch for them. All squads down. We made the.
Inside.
There's a fool, mates.
Top floor.
Some flunkers shooting at me.
Cracked an enemy shield. I have been contact with target. Look out, grenade.
Boy jumping. Enemy down.
They lost 3 men.
Charging my shield.
Fight down, thermite out. I'm cover for you, mates. Get me down.
That was terrible. I'm sorry. Hi, Anthony. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Here we are chilling and a new setup. Enjoying finally having things straight here in Scotland in my new house and the new setup and things. So yeah, we're pretty much chilling. And if you see me looking at this side is where I have most of the comments coming in on the second monitor. But you know, let me know what you think. You know, if you tuned in, what do you think about the quality of the video? What do you think about the quality of the audio? Because we both know Apex is Apex, and my gameplay is ASU material. You know.
I'll do him dead cheap.
Oh, let's get this over with. Shop open soon and I haven't had lunch yet.
Whoever said the sky's the limit never left the ground.
This is your champion.
I'm the jump master. Yeah, could be worse. Could be someone else. Let's show these fools why their parents. Bring the party!
No, man, I'm absolutely 90% videos, 10% streams. You know, I just made a video, finished it today. Thought it would be a good way to relax at the end of the day, play some Apex, and just chill out with you guys. You know, it's been good to just catch up with people that, you know, follow the channel for a good while and, you know, just want to pop in. Audio and video quality is great, actually. I mean, yeah, it's work in progress, you know, for everything. Even for the camera, you know, I'm only using the camera just plugged in directly into the computer. It has like a webcam feature, and it isn't great, you know, it isn't super high resolution. But, you know, being tiny in the corner, kind of hard to tell. But, you know, mostly video, mostly reviews, of course. Bread and butter. But trying to dabble in a little bit with you know, with you guys, with the community, the people that watch the channel, trying to, you know, hear your input in like a one-on-one fashion. I think it's much more valuable. I know it's much more valuable to me, and hopefully it'll be valuable to you guys as well. As a good way to, you know, ask questions that sometimes you don't know, you don't actually just want to make public in the comments or just ask everyone, or, you know, I think it's a way to be more reachable for you guys, and for me it's just enjoyable. You know, I've been enjoying it. Jesus, that Valkyrie's a bit confused. And I think it's good, man. To me, it gets me a little bit outside my comfort zone, which is also very interesting. Since, you know, streaming is a completely different, it's a completely different beast from making videos.
Bird dropping here. If it lands on you, here's good luck.
Got us a new kill leader. Wouldn't mind saying good day to him.
You want a sneak peek of things that are coming to the channel? I can spoil some beans. I have a video in the making about the Razer Death Adder and trying to use that in 2022. Not my old one, but the current version of the Death Adder. Since, you know, I've been mostly playing with the G Pro Superlight for since my review.
Ring's closing in 45. It's close. We can go now or kill here.
And I think the Death Adder still is a very popular mouse. I remember a couple of months ago, a friend of mine came to me and asked me what would be a good, you know, entry-level gaming mouse, because he was building his first computer. He wanted to play some FPS games, you know, no prior expectations about anything, you know. In my opinion, the best moments in time to, you know, when it comes to when you don't know anything and just figuring out everything, that's the most fun. Nothing will ever be that much fun again. When you find out like a new hobby, whether that be keyboards, computers, whatever it is. At least I really enjoy not knowing anything.
Let's not die this way. Cool?
And the first mouse that he talked about was, what do you think about the Death Adder? And he knew nothing about gaming mice, you know? So I really think, you know, popularity plays a big role in people's expectations of like a product line. So seeing what you can actually get in 2022 for the Death Adder, I think it might be very interesting. It would be more interesting if my team didn't die in the corner of the map, randomly getting pushed by a random team.
Got one. Enemy down.
Arcstar out.
Where did it come from?
Two, and you got over it. So we're good. Smuggling loot here.
To defend from. Down that away.
Cool.
Let's see.
Under fire.
Come on.
Box 3, launching missiles. Reloading.
Enemy here. Close enough to smell the teardrops.
Recharging.
Inside.
Putting up some amped cover.
A knuckle sandwich.
Got the tag. Right. Hey, I told you to buy the extended warranty. This is gonna cost
That was too close. Way too close, boys.
Hold up. Healing.
Oh, Sheila. Charging my shields.
I mean, Sheila shreds. I mean, if you haven't played Rampart this season,
My shields are recharged.
Sheila shreds. I cannot recommend the character more, man. I played Newcastle when the season came out, as I usually do. Try to play the new legend, try to see what's what. But the single biggest improvement this season has been to whatever they did with Sheila and with Rampart. You can actually play somewhat aggressively with Rampart, which to me is just very fun. You know, play with the fences aggressively, play with the Sheila aggressively.
Let's go here, mates. Charging my shields. The wheel is mine. Jaldi. First up. Give me a sec. Healing.
Healing. I'll walk it off.
Why ain't missing this ride? Let's go. Getting damaged. Giving my shields a recharge.
You can heal on the Trident Fuse.
Fancy going this way.
Yeah, keep growing across and to the right side as much as you can.
Charging up my shields.
I probably should move that way.
What?
I was saying that we should move forward to the right side, close to the beach, since the zone is pulling that way. Otherwise, the team that was firing at us are gonna come.
Hey, this way sound good. Fancy going this way. This way sound good? 45 seconds.
See if we can win
Bring
another
it
one.
hard at all. Move it or lose it.
Hands up.
Could have something good here.
Let's hope we're not gonna get caught.
Right. Right.
Yeah, we should
11
cross
seconds.
here
Rings
and
nearby.
stay on the
Get
edge.
that
Maybe we
blood
can go to
buffet.
one of the houses close to the edge of the next zone.
Rings moving and we're all outside. Fancy going this way. Could have something good here.
I mean, ever since I unlocked the FPS, man, it's crazy seeing 250, 259 FPS in game, and that's bonkers.
Right in front of me. They ain't much.
What the
Reloading.
fuck was
Took down
that?
an enemy.
He was AFK. This probably means there's a team there.
Daddy. There's one, mates.
Yeah, we can push them.
Just shooting at me. Enemy's shield broke. Reloading. Putting up some amped cover. Giving my shields a recharge.
Attention, delivering replicator.
Replicator incoming. Recharging shields.
Yeah, they're running. How does FPS make difference? Well, so the main deal with FPS is that you should think about it in two different ways. Number one, you want to have as many frames per second as your refresh rate of your monitor can get. That's
Giving my shields a recharge.
Got one.
Let me finish the battle. I'll get to you.
Good work, mates.
So basically you want to see it in two different ways. If you're playing single player games, or if you're not super competitive, forget everything that I'm going to say about competitive games. You know, you shouldn't care. I mean, if you're playing with a controller and you get 60 FPS, that's pretty smooth. If you want to get even smoother with a controller, you can try to get 120 FPS if your system allows it. And that's going to be very, very smooth. But if you're playing with a mouse and keyboard, you can perceive with time, you know, you get used to how a game feels, and you can perceive slightly different frame rates as being slightly less smooth, but the difference is much, much, much smaller. And then you have to take under consideration what the game engine is. So for Apex is the source engine, which basically means that from my experience of years of playing Counter-Strike and other source games,
Some plunkers shooting at me.
if you have
Giving my shields a
an
recharge.
FPS that exceeds the monitor refresh rate, you still feel
Amped
some
cover for you,
benefit,
mates.
mostly because the game kind of takes your input at a higher refresh, basically. But the difference is even smaller.
Crap, I'm down.
I fucked up. They're not close, they're inside.
Got a bad one
That was the
over
guy
there.
that killed me.
Fox 3 double.
The revive is doable. He's pushing. Bloodhound's here alone.
Stand back, not fucking firing.
Yeah, I should have played a fucking tree.
Fool spotted.
Yeah, they're gonna come for the finish now. They're distracted. Yeah. Damn it. That was on me. But yeah, so if for example my monitor is 180 hertz, so that means that anything up to 180 FPS, you can actually feel and see that the game is smoother. So I used to play Apex until very recently just locked to 190 FPS because that was pretty close to my refresh rate, and it was like a frame rate that I could sustain forever. But when it comes to unlocking your FPS in a game that runs on the source engine, like Apex Legends, for example, definitely feel like the game responds faster. But then again, we're talking marginal here. We're talking extremely small difference between the game itself responding faster and you feeling it and you just having a good day and seeing the game more clearly. So it's very much nuanced.
Gonna clown that away.
But in general, the theory behind Apex Legends FPS and Counter-Strike FPS, and probably Valorant, but not very too. I'm not too familiar with how the Valorant engine behaves. But you want to try to maximize the FPS that you can get, and no matter, you know, the GPU that you have, it's very likely that it's going to be CPU limited, because we're talking about 200, 300 FPS, even at 1440p, which is what I'm playing here. It's still very easy to be CPU limited. All right, let's see what Iwaffen has to do. After we royally effed it up. Oh, it's in a very tricky position. Oh, it's a good spot. Not too bad. Whatever plant this is. All right. I mean, I always have doubts with players going final zone with longbows. Maybe we can have a longbow master in our hands. The lack of meds are going to be a problem. Very silent. Very silent. Very casual. I don't see him winning, man. They landed on the roof. I think it's your moment to shine. Oh, I don't believe this. He's gonna... Very interesting, very interesting. Very interesting. I mean, he's gonna get top 3. I mean, he's gonna get top 3 after this. Yeah, they're gonna be at the edge. But the lack of meds, man. Will this be a top 3? I mean, the only way he's getting top 3 is if they don't come this way, which I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Oh, I lost sight of it. No. Alright, that's top 4. That's top 4. I guess we take those. Let's see how many points that was. Couldn't have been too many. Plus 95. I guess we'll take those. I guess we'll take those. Let's see, current battle pass. Guess we go back in. Yeah, you know, with the FPSs, with the FPS unlocked in game, lowest I've seen in the past, you know, gameplay scene with the fuse throwing everything into the sky was 201. So, you know, like I said before, having FPS locked to 190, that was very smooth, very stable for me in Apex. But now unlocking it, you get higher peaks and about the same lows. So even with streaming, my RTX 3090 and the 5900X managed to stay easily over 200 FPS in Apex, with a mix of low settings, of course, for that competitive edge.
Oh, I love a good party, mate.
But it performs beautifully, and I really think this may be the way. You know, with Ryzen 7000, for example, and the AMD CPUs with the 3D V-cache, or whatever they're calling it, for CPU limited games like Apex mostly is, I mean, that FPS counter is gonna shoot through the moon. It's interesting because even 1440p with mostly low settings, I'm still getting around 90% GPU usage, so it's not super CPU limited in its current setting. But we'll see, we'll see. We'll try to get some wins. Hey Tony. Yeah, nice to see you as well. It's been too long. But you know, just moving your entire life to a different country is a big deal.
Guys, enemy landed close by.
Hello? Why can't I swap guns?
Tossing Oxstar. Reloading. Putting up some amped cover.
They're above.
Here, up close and in my freaking face. Tossing up some amp.
Oh, I heard nothing. Nah, we're gonna go out. We're gonna go out. I heard nothing, man. Ugh. I mean, the sound in Apex is something else. I mean, it's a emotional roller coaster dealing with this. You drop. I hear easily a guy inside, easily a guy on the roof. I'm getting prepared. Then a random team out of nowhere comes from the right side. No footsteps, no gun sounds, no nothing. Well, we did plus 80 something, now minus 45. That's the beauty of the new ranked system. But you know, from my experience, I've been placed in games with people that are mostly my rank. You know, before it was very normal to be coming up the ranks, and as soon as I hit platinum, for example, immediately the lobbies are filled with masters and predators, which not sure that makes much sense. But now it feels like it's more gradual going up. You don't feel like you hit a wall and then the lobbies become much more difficult. I just think people need to calibrate. So for me, it was Diamond 2 last season. So maybe this season will be Diamond 4 or Gold something. I don't know. Or Platinum something. I mean, But yeah, Tony, it's just moving to a different country, man. I don't get tired to say it, man. Is a great experience that if you have the opportunity, I think it's totally worth it.
We'll win this thing together.
Sort of like makes you aware of a lot of things that you took for granted and makes you want to learn about different people and how they
Well, you know, if you
work,
die in this
and
thing,
function, and how the culture is shaped up.
how's that for a bit of encouragement?
It can only be a good thing, even if, you know, it's coming to the UK is expensive and very time consuming to deal with bureaucracy in general. So that was mostly the reason why I was
I'm Jump Master.
2 months and a little bit away from
All right, if you
making
insist.
videos, because it's a workout to actually get everything sorted and that you can just come on the border and just be done. And after you arrive, it's a whole thing for banks and to open a bank account, get a house. But we're getting there. We're absolutely getting there.
Could have something good here.
Try to stick together. Oh.
Some clunkers shooting at me. Tossing up some amped cover.
Oh.
Got me. Nice shot, though.
I guess that didn't work out. I'll queue up. Gotta get myself a glass of water. Otherwise, I'm gonna melt. Gonna melt in this office. It's way too.
Valkyrie on station, ready for anything. Hell, everything.
Still got it in time.
Pick the right way and go.
I mean,
Hey, we both woke up today.
well,
Not a
believe it or not, Tony, I even though coming here involved traveling, didn't have the feeling of traveling, if you know what I mean. It was different.
I'm the Jump Master.
Excuse me. It was you know, moving your life to different countries much more stressful than just general traveling.
Je sais pas ce que c'est ce délire, ça fait que tenir tout seul.
Ah ouais?
Bizarre. Oui,
Oh my god, these teammates.
c'est très bizarre. Ouais.
That's not gonna cut it. So yeah, where do you want to go if you're traveling? Not sure where you are from or where you're looking into going, but it's always interesting to see where people's expectations for traveling.
Enemy here. Close enough to smell the teardrops.
Hostile right here.
Sure. Tossing up some amped cover.
Ring countdown.
Tossing up some amped cover. First blood. If you can't handle the heat, stay out of the fire pit. Shot at. Charging my shields.
I got it. Wait.
Get my cover out of here.
That's the last of that. This won't hurt.
I swear I heard someone behind. Oh, thank God I was wrong then. Not the biggest trip, man. I mean, every time that I hear, you know, people from the US casually talking about going from New York to LA, that's super far, man. It's crazy how big the US is, you know, and how you can travel inside the same country and go that distance. I always find it mind-blowing. You know, Portugal is Portugal is tiny. You can go from north to south in 2.5 hours. No, that's a lie. It's an absolute lie. You can go from the capital, which is in the middle, to the northern part of the country in 2.5 hours. And you can go from the capital to the south in 3 hours. So top to bottom, if you go fast enough, you can do 5 hours in a little bit. It's like 1,000 something kilometers maybe. And it's super tiny. So hearing people just talk about the US and going from New York to LA, that's... And you know, never being in the US, never having been in the US, I mean, it's very cool, you know. To imagine, you know, visiting New York and visiting LA. Definitely sounds like something to do in the future.
Heavy ammo here.
But yeah, you know, it's normal that you didn't think, you know, it's just means that it's your normal, it's your default, which, you know, for a large amount of things is why I was saying before that
Chillmates just grabbed it.
moving into a different country can be an extremely good experience for most people. You really question and change and learn a different normal.
Heads up. Your package coming in.
Which is just great.
Knocked down a flyer. Flyer killed. Evo shield here. Level 3. Charging my shield.
And these probably are too excited, man.
Charging my shields.
Let's go this way.
What? Why do you want to go that way? Oh man, it's crazy.
You take self?
What? I'm sorry. I had you muted because you were talking in the beginning. What do you want?
Two
You
little shield.
take cells?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, nice.
Do you want cells? I'm sorry. You can't both talk at the same time.
My English is so bad.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I get that you're both French. Immediately in the beginning, I could tell by the accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was confused because I just muted you in the beginning because you were both talking, you know, and you were talking French, so I thought, oh, it's gonna be one of those games.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Yeah, but we're good now. But we're good now.
Bon, t'es notre traducteur, Danido.
Ouais, je suis pas très bon en anglais.
Bon, tu parles mieux que moi déjà, moi je parle English, tu vois.
If you speak French very slowly, I might be able to understand you.
Okay.
But if you want me to speak French, it's gonna be bonjour madame, oui, and that's about it. Comment ça va? Oui, oui. That's about it. That's about it. It's very limited, you know.
It's good.
Hey, Zhao.
One in the distance. Doesn't look too scary.
Oh, give me bubble. Let's go.
Checking out over here.
Gain height, left side. Go left side.
Vac is purple.
Arc star out.
Give me purple. Yeah.
Got one.
They all went up. They all went up.
Comfort.
Yeah.
Come on, Blasey. I'm headed this way.
3 purple.
Replicator on
Pas Gibi. He's one.
Give me dead.
Took down an enemy.
I'm pushing the door. They've off ulting.
Reloading. Medkit here.
And it's super great to be back as well, man. You know, and seeing people back, you know, recognizing the names popping in. It's very good, you know. Feel very encouraged. And a lot of good things are coming to the channel, man. It's gonna be an exciting period of time. I was talking that I'm gonna be making a video about the mouse that I see people still talking about these days, which is the Razer Death Adder and how that impacts people's perception of what the good gaming mouse is. Because I had a friend of mine that built a computer. I was telling this story before. And he asked me what will be a good mouse to buy, and he asked me about the Death Adder. He didn't know much about computers, he didn't know much about gaming, he was just starting up. But he knew the Death Adder, so I think there's something to be said about comparing it to my super light and all the lightweight mice these days that constantly come out, and seeing how that stacks up. And we're gonna have some other things, you know. I'm gonna delve into some Sims, you know, not The Sims by EA, but the sim racing community, you know. I'm gonna be dabbling a little bit into the sim racing games, building a rig for myself, and seeing how that entire experience is gonna pan out.
Good. Inside the next ring.
So that's gonna be very interesting. Why don't I stream on Twitch? Well, my reasoning for that, and I've explained that a little bit in the past, is...
Shield side.
You want cells?
No.
And for me to heal. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, I got it.
Got a care package coming in.
I stream on YouTube because that's where my main content is. You know, it's... The channel is videos first, reviews and opinions about tech first, and then a little bit of gaming, a little bit of streaming on the side. And to do that, YouTube works better for my setup, my current setup.
I
You know,
think
having
one team,
people,
on top.
Merci pour ton follow, Kanekill.
having people. I mean, this guy's
Bienvenue à
talking
toi.
French. Having people come in naturally from the videos and expecting a little bit more, you know, talking a little bit with myself or asking some questions or things like that. So
Pretty
YouTube works better. And there are other advantages and disadvantages, you know. YouTube has better, you know, video quality, as you can probably tell if you're used to watching streams on Twitch. You're mostly limited to... When it comes to gaming and getting motion clear, you gotta do like
Ah, take roof.
936p or
Ok.
1080p. Yeah, 2 teams on a house.
Sad enemy over there.
1 year and 1 year.
Ouais.
Tossing up some amped cover.
Yeah, Anthony, some F1,
They're moving.
very likely. Yes.
I think they're
Cinder.
pushing. Yeah, they're
That was terrible.
on these,
Ok.
Yeah, they pushed the ceiling. We can send it.
Over here. You down to clown, Blasey? Tossing a flag.
Oh, big nade inside.
Okay, my TP is good.
Reloading. Getting shot at. Amped cover for you, mates.
Attention là.
Charging my shield.
Bien. Back one. Nice.
Yeah, they're still inside.
They're fighting on mapping.
Reloading.
So yeah, I'm not one to spoil too much.
Enemy here.
What? Taking.
Right.
Nice.
Enemy down. Reloading.
Yeah, we're in a bad position. We gotta go one side. We gotta go to the left, maybe.
Fighting.
In the back.
In the middle.
I'm facing tower.
Oh. Oh là là.
I need bot.
Code 6.
I have only 7. I think 2 teams
Non, 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 non.
He's very, very low on the balcony.
one super.
Putting up some amped cover. Package coming in.
Down code 6. On me. On the...
Oh, I killed two.
On the door.
One dead.
It's safe on the top floor. I'm resable.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the stairs, I'm on the
raising,
stairs.
Raising.
I help you, you drop the name Shayla.
Amped cover for you, mates. Using Phoenix kit.
Charging on my shields.
Take loot.
I need heavy.
Yes. Tiens.
T'as beaucoup de battes ou pas?
J'en ai 5, tiens.
J'aimerais bien. Ouais. Merci. What? Bien. Et solo overall.
Can't help you if you're flash fragged.
Yeah, we can move. We can move
One.
to that side. We can move to that side.
I'm fine now. Crack. Dead. Nice.
Charging my shields.
Heads up. Optics here. Kill leader.
Let's play the
Check out
rock.
this way.
here, it's
This way,
fine.
mates.
We can go around and we can hold for them to come from height.
Yeah.
Il dit quoi?
Ok, ok. Que ce crochet là, il est bien.
Ok,
Il a
ok.
quelle
let's go.
hauteur par rapport à toi, si tu veux.
Yeah, they're close.
One close?
I hear
Ah, yeah.
very steps close, yeah.
Putting up
Right
some
then.
armed cover.
On top. Ok. Ça take top.
Putting up some armed cover.
Ah, c'est que ça
It's,
pousse.
ah, it's solo Valk. C'est fine. On top.
I don't
Ça
understand
glisse un
what...
peu.
Full team on mapping. B Octane. Et Valk, I think. They're pushing solo.
Oh!
One red.
Box 3. I got radar lock. Charging up my shields. Need to recharge my shields. Nice. We're all
Do you think there's a team up there? Or not? They went away? Because they were there before.
Je crois pas qu'ils sont encore là-haut. Ah, mais tu veux.
Yeah, they're on our house when we were.
No idea.
Ah oui, à gauche, j'entends. Non. Oui! Là, 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 là!
What?
Last one in the squad.
Nice. The last team, the fighting.
Yeah, two teams inside.
Yeah.
Ok. Vous voulez faire quoi? Go push?
Yeah, one guy
One
underneath.
team on bottom. One inside.
Touche rien.
Okay, one team
Cover for you,
rotating.
mates.
Okay, first center.
Descends avec toi, Danny. Attention là.
Healing à vous. Je reviens sur lui.
Ah bon. Tour. Prends. Ok.
I think go rotate in zone.
Ouais, go zone.
You need TP?
Comme, rempart.
I'm coming.
You need TP? Or not? No, good.
I'm fine.
Rings close for 30 seconds. Let's turn it up, mates.
Tiens, dans ta gueule, ça. Ah.
I think dispose is
Giving my shields a
fine.
recharge.
Yeah, the padding.
That plonker over there.
Pas
No
ouais.
idea they're about to die.
Comme,
Not a single
side.
bullet hit. Coming.
Comme, with me.
Yeah.
Charging
Ah
my
non,
shields.
team ici.
Octane crack. Mapping.
Là. Dans la
I
vue,
come-
horizon.
Completely lost my bearings with the 3-1, man.
Tu veux aller là? Ok.
Non.
He's in the zone.
Tossing up some amped cover.
On m'a crack personne là.
Touche pas.
Octane cracked.
Reloading.
Oh fuck.
Down.
Hey, mate. We're
Là, il y en a
down.
un down.
Reloading.
Nice.
Attention, side. Take the...
45 seconds. Thinking about it all. Reloading. One in the squad.
No!
Nice.
Down an
Here,
enemy.
here.
Rings closing in 30. I'm out of light ammo.
Oh non.
Pas tout là. Pas tout. Quoi?
Nice.
Got another enemy down.
Where's the last one?
Got our mate's banner.
I think
Ah, it's a Pathfinder. It's a Pathfinder, yeah.
phasing. Yeah.
10
Ah,
seconds.
yes. GG.
Good job.
Let's
GG's,
go.
boys. Boys and girls, well played. Well played.
We took out the killer.
Very impressive.
Keep it.
We take those.
You are the Apex champions.
We take those wins. We take those wins. That was clean.
Bon, bah, moi, c'est ma dernière, quoi.
Yep.
GG à vous deux.
Could
Beau.
have been cleaner. Could have been cleaner. At the end, that was too close with the Pathfinder. But yeah, Anthony, it's gonna be. You know, I've had steering wheels in the past, but it was mostly the G29. I've had the G. So my story with racing sims is I got a Logitech G25 when I was like 12 or 13, which was around the time that Gran Turismo 5 came out on the PS3, and that sounded like a great game. So I got the wheel for that, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. But then as I grew older, you know, I stopped enjoying racing games that much. Mostly because I started driving, and the feel that you get from driving with a Logitech wheel is fundamentally different from what you get by driving a real car. But I still went ahead and bought the G29 after my G25 broke. That was like 3 years ago, maybe. Which was around the time that I started to get interested in F1. And I started to play some of the F1 games with the steering wheel and quite enjoyed it. But moving to Scotland, I couldn't really bring the wheel with me, so I pretty much just
Introducing your champion.
thought it would be a good idea, a good opportunity to rebuild that setup around a different wheel and get a proper seat instead of playing with wibbly chairs like I did forever. That's gonna be a video coming out in the future, who knows when. Not gonna trying to fully spoil it, but not in the too distant future that video is gonna come out. And I'm super excited, you know, so it's gonna be an opportunity to make something very different, and try to give my
One team.
technical take on it. I could say my technology focused take, which is a little different from what you usually get from channels that know a lot more about sim racing. I'm gonna be much fresher into the scene, and I think it will give a more, I would say, casual, not casual, I mean more user focused, I would say, perspective. Similar to what I think I can no longer do, you know. It's a delicate thing when you're making videos about a subject, is that you can't really be a beginner with beginner expectations forever. And that sort of changes your perspective about products, because you know what came before it, you know what's gonna come after it. Not a single bullet was hit.
Throwing thermite. Frag out.
Man, what are you doing?
Here we go. Don't be afraid to fight. I won't tell.
That was... It was right. Man, what was I doing? Getting distracted. That's why I think, you know, streaming and... It's a completely different skill, you know. I either go too silent and just focus too much, which I think is fine. But if I start talking, it's very easy to get distracted and lose the flow of the fight, you know, for the flow of the game in general. But yeah.
Time to turn crap into gold.
If you haven't checked out, or if you are just hearing me blabber on,
Found like a
and you have no idea what I'm talking about, I made a video today. It's on the channel if you want to just pop in after the stream and watch it. Around the setup, around my moving process here to Scotland. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. I experimented a little bit with certain things, which will be very obvious. But yeah, just trying to have a little bit of fun, you know, trying to keep it light and get back into the swing of things.
This ain't too bad of a spot, and if we die, it was the other guy's idea.
All right, let's do this. One more win. Oh no, what's this? The sync. Oh no, what's this? Restart the game. I mean, just Apex being Apex. Oh God. Will we die? Will we die? That's the question. The random bug on Apex that has been there for I don't know how many seasons. When you drop and you're sort of like stuck halfway in the ground. I don't get it. Hopefully it didn't cost us anything.
Putting up some amped cover. Look at here, bandit. Here we go. Don't be afraid to fight. Cracked an enemy's shield. Reloading.
Are you guys also desynced? Like super stuttery?
Amped cover for you, mates. Reloading. Enemy. Charging my shield. I cracked an enemy's shield. Not
He's 1 health inside. Going up, going up.
grenade.
This is impossible. I'm safe, but the Bangalore's upstairs still.
Buddy.
She's low. Left side, left side.
Person in my freaking face. No seconds and rings far. Fire.
Still left side. Going up now. Come for the res. Ah. Well, good thing I figured out the battery situation with these lights back here. Last stream I had one of them just die randomly. So I think that's sorted. I just wanted one more good game, you know? Just one more good game. Finish the stream on a high. Okay. Oh, we're not playing ranked. That classic Apex switcheroo. Right, no matter. No matter. We're playing some Pathfinder.
I was created for this, I think.
We're gonna have some fun. And we're gonna get a win. And that's gonna be it.
They said legends don't fly, but I like to rise
Okay.
to the occasion.
I just noticed that I forgot last game after after I restarted the game.
Champion.
I forgot to swap back to the game scene.
I'm coming for you,
So I was playing like this. Makes sense. Oh, where did Apex go? It just closed. Oh no. I guess we're into the technical issues. Right. Should be working now. Should be. Oh, and I'm joining the game as well. Let's go. Hopefully not dead.
Let's go this way.
Open the middle.
Reloading. The enemies are shooting at me. Took out an enemy.
Nothing to see. That random panic. The two guys are in the corner. That's unnecessarily risky.
Throwing Arc Star. Recharging shields. Champion just fell. They must not be very good. Reloading. That enemy shield. Reloading.
Okay then.
Now we can loot them.
That was the first time I've seen that happen. Okay. He just gave up and cautiously dropped all the loot.
Giving my shields a recharge.
I guess this is what happens when you click on the stream button. They just give up. Okay.
Repairing. I could use that.
Oh. Oh, lovely.
Recharging shields. Lucky us, we are already inside the ring. I'm out of light ammo.
No. No, 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 no. No, no. Idea. Where
Incoming
we're
care
gonna
package.
go.
I love loot.
No. Do-do-do-do. No idea.
Who's ready to fly on a zip line? I am. Let's explore this way.
Ah, crafting.
I'm crafting. Here I go.
How can we not see anyone? Not even a single person. Gonna be one of those games, I see. Okay.
Thanks, bro.
Using grapple.
Yeah, we have to go back.
Look
On
at
this
the
side.
map. The next ring is far. Here I go.
Back on the rock. The worst type of ring pull where you just want to have a quick fun game. Playing casual, you know, not trying to be too tactical, just want to get in on the action. And then you drop in a place with somewhat some people, not too much, and then at the end it comes still to your side, so you're just walking back and forward, you know. Yeah, Hussein Rifat. Not sure if you I should refer to you as Rifat or Hussein, but yeah, I stopped because I had to move my life to a different country. That was mostly it. When it comes to the phone reviews, the phones specifically, if you're asking why I stopped reviewing phones specifically, I'm going to be doing some in the near future. But the main thing truly is that I mostly want to focus on products that I feel enthusiastic about. And in the past, maybe 3 years, I haven't really felt completely, you know, focused on a phone and really thought that it was doing or bringing anything different to the table. So I kind of took a little bit of a step back. And whenever you see a phone review of mine, it'll be for an extremely good reason. So you can, you know, just be excited all over again. But yeah, I really think it's more about sharing the experience of owning a product and sharing some of its goods and bads. Much more than it is just make a review for the sake of it. I think there isn't much value for people there. And at the end of the day, that's mostly what I'm focusing on, you know? Trying to bring value with the content, you know? Otherwise, just another channel making smartphone reviews. Not that there's anything wrong with doing that, but yeah, hopefully you understand.
Grappling. Great. Already inside the ring. Might be something good this way.
We can go up. No one here. Crazy how we haven't seen a single person after the drop.
Zipline. Grappling.
Might be a mistake.
Team, I found the next ring location for us. Check your maps. Line deployed. Lucky enough, we are already inside the ring. Scanning for the next
Yep.
ring.
The one that ends up there.
I need it. Get ready. It's zipline time.
They're inside.
Target spotted.
Photo placed. Deploying Arc Star.
Only one other squad left, friend. Let's win.
Let's explore this way.
I've been snared. Crack the enemy shield.
All right then. That was underwhelming to say the least, man. All right.
You are the Apex Champions.
Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna leave it. I think that's gonna be it. What a day, man. What a day. if you managed to tune in, or if you're just tuning in now, we're just chilling for a while. The VOD's gonna be available on the channel like always. But yeah, it's been truly a pleasure to stream for you guys and to hang out with you guys mostly, which is, you know, the best part about it. And yeah, a lot of interesting videos come to the channel, so definitely stick around for that. And if you haven't watched the video that I published today, it's available on the channel, and it's mostly focused on this setup back here and all the way around, all the work that went into making it come to life, you know, from bringing a lot of these things from Portugal in the car packed with underwear, actually building the entire thing here and getting all the different pieces that were required to make it possible. So yeah, thanks to everyone who tuned in and for making it possible, and for people that donated. It was truly yeah, bringing some content in. Yeah, of course, man. I took a break, moved my life to a different country, but now I'm back, fully back. I hope it's gonna be a ride for the ages. And yeah, we're just getting started. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And you stick around. And let me try to find the button to end the stream. And yeah, thanks for watching like always. And I'll see you on a stream or on the next video coming out soon in the channel. Huge thanks for watching, and yeah, bye.